All right, today is what the whole country, or at least, all right, today, it's what we've been waiting for. Canada World Cup match in Vancouver at BC Place. What more can you really ask for? Canada takes on Qatar today at 3 p.m. Each side in Group B is level on 1 point apiece with 1 goal scored and conceded each. So a win for any of the sides in this group today will put them in an absolute pole position to qualify for the knockout stage. So there's a lot at stake. Plenty of reasons for all 4 sides to go for a win here. And yeah, it's been a while since Canada's played in Vancouver. So it's going to be a big day, hopefully. Well, it's going to be a big day regardless, but hopefully a day to remember. Yeah, so both sides come into this one having collected their first ever World Cup point in their last match. It was a difficult match for us against Bosnia Herzegovina. Very physical, tall side. Always knew it wasn't going to be easy. They took the lead through Jovo Nukic from a corner. That's where Bosnia and Herzegovina were very, very strong on those set pieces. And took a long time, had to be a lot of patience was required to get back in the match. Goal line clearances as well, most notably from Kolasinac. Maybe some panicky attacks, but eventually the moment came from veteran striker Kyle Larin. And that's how the first point was won in Canada's World Cup history. But today, hopefully, it'll be the first 3 points for Canada in the World Cup. So today against Qatar, I'm quite sure we'll have majority of the possession. Qatar, though, they're a very organized side under their coach Julian Lopetegui. They certainly, I would say, have less pressure on their shoulders compared to the last World Cup when they hosted. Potentially, the pressure may have been difficult for them to cope with, but now the pressure is this time on Canada to deliver in Vancouver. So, yes, once again, it's not going to be an easy match, just like it wasn't easy against Bosnia and Herzegovina. As we also know, Qatar, they're never out of it until the end, as they scored in the last minutes to get that draw against Switzerland. So, yeah, I think it'll be a close one again. But yeah, the vibes are really strong here, and that's already great to see. It's great to see so many people out and about here in Vancouver for World Cup, regardless of who's playing.
Qatar is fucking shy. Say goodbye, Canada. Canada! 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 Canada!
Two changes to the lineup from the draw against Bosnia Herzegovina. Liam Millar makes way, and Ali Ahmed gets to start on the left side. Hopefully you'll see plenty from him in the place where he played his former club's city. Oh, we've seen him many times play for the Wildcats. Now he gets to play for Canada here at the World Cup, the biggest stage in world football. And the other change will be that the goal scorer, Kyle Laren, he comes in place of Tani Oluwase.
Canada and Qatar.
Veuillez accueillir les deux équipes d'aujourd'hui, le Canada et le Qatar.
Please remain standing for able for the playing of the national anthem of Canada.
Maintenant, veuillez rester debout si vous le pouvez pour l'hymne national du Canada.
Canada, terre de nos aïeux, t'offrons les serres de fleurs glorieux, car ton bras s'est porté les filles, il s'est porté la croix, ton histoire est une épopée. Les plus brillants exploits, et ta valeur te voit tromper, protégera nos foyers et nos droits, protégera nos foyers et nos Canada, 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 Canada.
I completely forgot to mention this, but Moise Bombito and Alfonso Davies, they're fit enough to make the bench today. I feel like Davies will come in at some point, perhaps earlier, if there's more needed. We will see.
Canada, 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 Canada.
right, so that's more or less gone about as expected in terms of how both sides would like to play. Canada's had most of the possession. Qatar, though, they do look dangerous on the counterattack and created some good opportunities from it. Including the very first chance of the match in the first 2 minutes. But great to get the early goal to force Qatar to break out of their shell a bit more. Perhaps Abu Nada, maybe he could be disappointed that he didn't hold on to it because he parried it right back into the danger zone. And Kyle Lair, and he's not going to miss that.
David, he definitely needed that. What an absolute wonderful time to get that one.
Canada goal scored by number 10, Jonathan David.
Marqué par le numéro 10, Jonathan David.
Oh, Jonathan David. Oh, Jonathan David. Hey! Yeah!
Our frontal review, the defender, number 14, Koné, opportunity goal. Frontal decision is red card, direct free.
Number 14, Omar Ahmed from Qatar.
Carton rouge pour le joueur numéro 14, Omar Ahmed.
Qatar making an early substitution. I'm guessing this is a reaction to going down to 10 men.
Qatar substitution, player number 15, Yusuf Abdussurag, being replaced by number 18, Sultan Albright.
All right, so Lopetegui's forced into the sub before halftime. Abdurisak, I think that's his name. I don't really know if I pronounce it right. He was playing the center of the attack, but he has to be withdrawn. He's the one sacrificed due to Alamin, who was sent off. And they bring in defender Al-Baraka. I'm not really sure how to pronounce that name either, so hopefully I didn't butcher that too hard. Yeah, Qatar, they're really just trying to cling on until the half because they need halftime badly right now. They're really having trouble keeping up with the pace of this match.
Temps additionnel, au moins 6 minutes.
Canada does not care.
Yeah! David again.
Canada goal scored by number 10, Jonathan David.
Marqué par le numéro 10, Jonathan David.
David. Oh, Jonathan David. Oh, Jonathan David.
Score at halftime is Canada 3, Qatar 0.
Le score à la mi-temps, le Canada 3, le Qatar 0.
If I think any one of us were to draw up a perfect first half, I think that wasn't far off at all. The matches, or at least the two sides, have kind of set up the way that was expected. Canada with possession, and Qatar looking to hit on the break, and they nearly got something in the first couple of minutes. But once Kyle Laird got the early goal off a rebound, second in the tournament, yeah, that was a huge help to Canada. That was something that they couldn't quite get in the first match. Couldn't get that first early goal, and they had to struggle for long periods to try and solve the Bosnia ranks. But this time there has been no such issues. It's been pretty much one-way traffic throughout. The red card from Qatar for Alamin has really given them a massive amount of decline, to say the least. But also perfect time for Jonathan David to get off the mark. Yeah, he's had not an easy season with first season with Juventus, but scoring twice here in the first half, he's back. He's definitely back. But yeah, I think the second half, I think the key is just keep going. We saw Switzerland, they got 4 goals against Bosnia Herzegovina. So at the current moment, they're still on top of the group on goals scored. So definitely you should not let off the gas pedal. Just keep going. Qatar, they're gonna have to keep relying on counters. Afif is having to drop back a lot to do defensive duties because Buchanan and Abed have been causing so many problems down both flanks against Qatar, and that's really where everything's come from. But yeah, hopefully, second half more the same. That's really it. It looks like Bombito is coming on for Cornelius, I think. Yeah, Cornelius is on a booking, so definitely no need to risk him. And it's a good time to put Bombito on to get him some more fitness for the next matches. I don't know if he'll start them, but definitely good to get him some minutes here in this kind of thing.
I think Nathan Saliba is going to come on. He's got a huge responsibility now and in the future matches. But he's a good player on his own. He plays for Anderlecht.
Red card to player number 23, Ismaël from Qatar. Substitution for Canada, player number 8, Ismaël Koné, being replaced by number 25, Saliba.
Remplacement pour le Canada. Le joueur numéro 8, Ismaël Koné, est remplacé par le joueur numéro 25, Saliba.
Koné.
Canada goal scored by number 25, Nathan Saliba.
But marqué par le numéro 25, Nathan Saliba.
Nice.
Goal for Canada!
Could have been a cross or shot there. Larry was looking at the back post.
Canada goals scored by number 10, Jonathan David.
Numéro 10, Jonathan David.
The final score, Canada 6, Qatar 0.
Le score final, le Canada 6, le Qatar 0.
For today's Michelob Ultra Superior Player of the Match from Canada, number 10, Jonathan
David! Right. I was actually considering drinking before the match, but I was a bit superstitious about doing that because the record of me when I drink before a match, the home team, or at least the home side, it's a bit of a mixed record, so I decided not to. But now, you know, after that victory, I can do it freely. I don't have to worry about any of that. All right. Ah, feels great.
Yeah, I'm still here, still going strong. What a night, what a day.
All right, it's 2 minutes before midnight. I'm still downtown. What a night this was. There's still so many people still on Granville Street, even when I just left. To say that this was not just a crazy night, but a historical night here in the city, cannot do justice to what it actually was. What a time. First ever World Cup victory from the men's side. Yeah, it feels more than great. It's hard to even describe in words, actually, just how crazy everyone was here, how the vibes are so good, and how everyone was, they had the feeling that this was going to be a day or night to remember. And it was, to say the least, it was, and some. I'll probably speak about the match on a different day, as in I'll probably end up recording a different part to speak about the match itself, but yeah, it's late in the night, and the nice part, it's an added bonus about the World Cup being hosted here. Granville is probably the most organized I've ever seen it. Not to say that I really hang out here that often. Actually, I almost rarely hang out here at all. I'm never down here this late. But this is probably, I would say, easily the safest and most organized that's it's been down here for quite some time, if not ever, I would say. So after the match ended, on Granville Street after the match for several hours, Granville Street was beyond packed with celebrations, players or people doing co-op juggling. I don't know what you call it, but like going in a circle and trying to juggle the ball between each other. That's been happening for each day, I think. But just the fact that you can just join into anyone's circle and start playing football with them that's not something that I think anyone would have actually imagined seeing on the streets at all. Like, that's something you see in the streets of South America. Like, you maybe would go to Brazil or something and you see that all the time. Here, I think it's the first time you even see this, especially in this downtown. Like, it was almost unimaginable back in the day that something like this, like a night, not just a night like this, but a time like this, would be right here. But here, fast forward to 2026 now, and it's here, and it's immaculate. Not only has the Canada men's national team come such a long way, but I think this like football in this country as a whole has come such a long way. From the days back when defeat 8-1 against Honduras to now taking the world stage with not the whole country taking notice, and the big march before the match was not that I necessarily got the greatest view of it. I was kind of in the middle, so it's really hard to coordinate. But I imagine you've probably seen maybe aerial shots of it. This was something. So it was something else, especially for a country where football isn't the main sport really, but you probably wouldn't know it based on today.
As for the match itself, I don't have all that much to say about it really. The main key things were to get a good start and keep going after that. That was something that Switzerland, they had a good start against Qatar, but they didn't get anything else after that. They did have chances, but didn't finish the match off before they conceded that late equalizer. Canada this time made sure to get the second goal, so then after they went down to 10 men, just keep going. To the absolute rage of Lopetegui, which is pretty funny to me, that he was not happy about Canada still going for more goals, despite the situation, despite having the player advantage. And all I can say is, one, skill issue, and two, his behavior or his attitude towards that is a reflection of who he is. So, yeah. Score more goals, especially with goal difference being a factor, and especially a relevant thing right now. There's no reason not to go for more goals. It's not like the goal celebrations were like celebrating in their face or something. When David scored the third goal for the hat trick, it was one of the most muted celebrations for a hat trick goal. Mind you, a lot of that was because of the situation of Ismaël Koné, and it's not gonna be easy without him. But the side has a lot of character, a lot of great mentality, and I believe that will carry on into the future matches as well. So next is a top of the group clash against Switzerland. Whoever wins gets to stay here for their next knockout match, and potentially the next match after that, if it comes out of that too. In our case, a draw is enough. Switzerland need to win. Even top two is not necessarily guaranteed, but with the goal difference for us and Switzerland both being what it is, it would require a pretty disastrous time for that to change, or for that either of us to even drop to third place in the case of defeat. But that will be very good clash. It'll be a big test for what's to come as well for both sides, and hopefully it'll be a good result as well. But yeah, that's all I got for today. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I will see you at the next match. Cheers.